You'll receive a pension savings statement if you've requested one, if you've breached your annual allowance, and/or if you earn over £100,000 per annum. You'll need to read your statement, which will help you to understand if you have a tax charge to pay. The figures on your statement have been calculated using the information provided by your employer. The annual allowance is set by HMRC and is the maximum growth in the value of your pension savings each year that can benefit from tax relief. The period covered in your statement is from the 6th of April to the 5th of April. The annual allowance is currently £40,000. The annual allowance applies to your entire pension savings with UK registered pension schemes. So if you have any other pension savings apart from your civil service pension, you must also take that into account to determine if you have a tax charge to pay. The statement will show how much your pension has grown in the current year and the previous 3 years. Your pension input amount is the growth in the value of your pension benefits in the relevant pension input period. If your pension input amount is more than the current annual allowance, you can carry forward any unused annual allowance from the last 3 years. This means that you may not have to pay a tax charge. Information about how to calculate, declare and pay a tax charge can be found here: www.gov.uk tax on your private pension/annual allowance. If you calculate that you do have a tax charge to pay, you can choose how to pay. You can pay it direct to HM Revenue and Customs, or you can use scheme pays. If you exceed the annual allowance and a tax charge is due, you can ask the pension scheme to pay the charge on your behalf in exchange for a reduction in your benefits. This is what's called scheme pays. If you decide to use scheme pays, there are some key deadlines you need to be aware of. You need to complete and return a scheme pays quote request form to schemepays@mycsp.co.uk by the 9th of November. We'll send you your scheme pays quote by the 30th of November. If you decide to go ahead with scheme pays, you need to confirm this by the 14th of December. We'll then process your scheme pays deduction by the 28th of December. Pension tax awareness sessions are available to eligible members. Visit the dedicated pages on the scheme website to find out more: www.civilservicepensionscheme.org.uk.